What happens if a victim doesn't want to testify? Ultimately, in a criminal charge, a victim's role is just that they're a witness. If this case were to go to trial, they would be called most likely by the prosecutor to testify that they were assaulted or whatever else happened. And generally, the prosecutor is going to expect them to say the same thing that they told the police. Now, as a witness, they don't really have any responsibility to do anything unless they're subpoenaed. They don't have to talk to the prosecutor. They don't have to talk to the defense attorney. They don't have to testify if they don't want to, unless they're subpoenaed. And a subpoena is going to be a court order demanding that they show up to trial and testify at trial. Now, if they don't want to testify, if they haven't been subpoenaed, then they don't have to do anything. They don't have to testify if they haven't been subpoenaed. And if they don't want to testify, then mainly the main thing that they can do is just not have any contact with that district attorney's office. The more contact they have with the DA's office, the easier it's going to be for them to be subpoenaed for that trial. Now, ultimately, if they don't want to testify and don't end up testifying, then the case is actually a lot more likely to get dismissed. And if that's what the victim wants to have happen, say in a family violence case where a lot of victims want the case to ultimately be dismissed, then I normally recommend that they talk to the defense attorney more because that's the person who's trying to get the defendant's case dismissed. If they are subpoenaed, again, you may want to talk to the defense attorney to find out what happens if they don't show up. Here in Bexar County, they're not really doing anything to victims who don't show up to testify, even if they've been subpoenaed. But that could always change. It's just a policy that is going on right now, and that could change depending on what county and what state you're in. If you have any questions, just feel free to drop them in the comments, or if you're being charged with a crime here in San Antonio, my info is in my bio. Have a great day.